Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here, and welcome back to the second episode of Support Your Club. Now, we have got some changes to make based on your feedback that you gave me in the first episode, which, by the way, thank you so much for 624 likes on that. It's crazy. But before we do get started, if you're looking for any Ultimate coins, do check the link down in the description for utcointraders.com. That is their website. And as you can see on the screen, we've got some series changes to make. I'm not going to be on the league table. I think that's the fairest way to do it, since I'm going to be playing all 30 games, and it just gives you guys a better chance, because it would be very, very unfair. Now, I'm going to pick 10 teams randomly from the comments and from Twitter. Each team is going to have 3 games and 3 different players representing them. 30 games per season, then the next season will start, and there's going to be a chance to win some awesome prizes for the top 5 teams for each player that uses those teams at the end of the season, and you can see those at the bottom there. And it's going to be decided by extra time and penalties, just to make sure we do get a winner. So the prizes are, if you are one of the 3 players that use the top team, say for example Liverpool, you have a chance to play me again for 30,000 coins if you win. Same for second and fourth, you get 20k, and for fifth you can get 10k. Now this is a team we're going to be using again. I may change the team around next time, but the only problem with Ipswich Town is that we don't really have a left-sided player on FIFA, which is a big shame, because I'm kind of limited to which formation I can use for this series, but I will try and mix it up a little bit next episode. He's got a full Blackpool team. This guy is Chris, and it was going to be a really even game. I was looking forward to this a lot, because it was just really even in terms of our teams. Got very fast players and some good holding midfielders as well, and I've got to say thanks to Chris, because the inspiration for this series came from this guy. We were playing in a stream, and he just played me with a full Blackpool team, and I kind of thought to myself, that'd be quite a fun little series, getting people to use their teams that they support and play against me with my Ipswich Town team, and we can see who's really good at FIFA and see some different teams, something a little bit interesting and something with a bit of context, something with like a little concept behind it, and it'll give something personal to the series, because everyone is using the teams that they actually support in real life. So it was a really cool series, and I really do have to thank Chris for the inspiration for this series. We do get an equaliser there, and it does end up going to penalties. Now the reason I want it to go to penalties is because it gives us a definitive winner. We make sure someone gets the 3 points regardless of who it is. So it's either no points or 3 points. I guess it just makes it a little bit more exciting. Now this penalty shootout was so close. He'd scored pretty much all of his. He'd saved some of mine, and we were definitely behind, but we do score that penalty to make sure we can continue. But we have got to save this next penalty. If we don't, he wins the game and he gets the 3 points. But Scott Loach pulls out an amazing save, and we do in fact save that penalty, but it's not over there. I know I have to score and save the next one to be in with a chance of continuing this penalty shootout. We score our penalty. This is a great start, but we do have to save this penalty to make sure we can stay in this penalty shootout, and unfortunately he does bury it, and that is the game over. He wins 4-3 on penalties, giving him the 3 points, and he can now move up the league table. He is now joint with AIK, as you can see that Elias played in the last episode. Arsenal there sitting in 3rd place, so Arsenal supporters, you're going to have to step your game up and play me at some point and try and rectify that goal difference and your points. But this is the second game against a fellow YouTuber, a good friend of mine, Phil, or Cannon Top if you know him on YouTube. If you don't, check him out down in the description. But Phil is a Spurs supporter. His local team is also Colchester United, so he's created a little hybrid of those 2 teams, but Spurs is going to be the one that is on the league table. That's one that I'm going to put on. I think it's fair, because I think there's going to be more Spurs supporters, and I think it'll be easier for me to find the second and third game that I need to play. Now this goal was so unlucky on my behalf. My defender just deflected it into the back of the net. The shot was going miles wide, but unfortunately that does put Phil into the lead, and this goal, he literally just brought on Marcus Bean, and this goal that you're about to see is unbelievable for a non-rare bronze. Look at this dribbling, I couldn't touch him, and then that is unbelievable for a non-rare bronze. Absolutely amazing strike. So we're 2-0 down, but a nice little bit of play here gets us a goal back with DJ Campbell, a very, very good player. I've been amazed with Campbell's skills in this game, really impressed. But Scott Loach was having a nightmare of a game, and Jermaine Defoe does steal a 3rd goal for Phil, and we do manage to get a nice goal back here with Frank Nouble showing his strength, and then finesses it past the keeper to make it 3-2. But this is how the league table is standing. Spurs at the top there with a +1 goal difference. We've got 3 players, 3 teams on 3 points. And it's interesting, Arsenal, you need to pick up your game. If anyone supports Arsenal, leave it in the comments. I'm going to have to play you guys, and we're going to have to rectify that, I reckon. You've got some work to do, but that is the second episode of Support Your Club. I really do hope you have been enjoying the series. I hope you like the changes, and if you have any more suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. And maybe you could hit that like button. The support was amazing last time. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, have an amazing day, and goodbye.